everyone, and welcome to my next adventure here. And I would say this is gonna be another video of me in my inflatable costume. So in one of my other inflatable costumes, actually, in my new one, actually, I recently just got because I wanted to try this name brand to see how good it was. So that's because no one else was trying it, and everyone else has tried a very hard time of trying to find this name brand, and particularly. So I'll be showing it in an image over here soon. So then stay tuned for that, as well as the power bank and of course then the blower as well, though. But actually that blower is actually on a different YouTube video. It's on one of my other videos, and it's the same kind of model anyways. I've used it with a red inflatable costume over here. So scroll down and then you'll see that this is the model of it, and that's the model that you're going to look for yet again for this kind of setup. And it can be up to $74 to be able to do this whole entire thing, because then you got to think about getting speaker wire 12-volt DC, and then you got to get the CC TV adapter 12-volt DC systems, and then you hook those up in a particular pattern. And you want to make sure that the blower system is separate from the actual copper other wire, because that's, I think that would be aluminum instead of copper. And then copper and aluminum don't really mix well with each other, which causes all the sorts of kind of other problems. So I don't know if it's aluminum or if it's something else for what the manufacturers put in these blower systems. It's some type of silver substance that they put in there, that silverware. Or if it's silver, then yeah, of course. Either way, it just doesn't really mix well with copper that much, so we just don't want to use copper with it. And I would say that I would get down into this video, and let's get started. I was using this blower system right here, and it's 14.4 volts, and it doesn't really matter on the voltage here, because this right here, it works with 9 volts as well. So it works 9, 10, and 11 and 12, so it can work with all those kind of different voltages. Oh, and a jump starter for a car actually is great for this, though. This is one of the other battery packs. This is the cheapest one that you can buy instead of the other one, but really, in reality, you should just buy a $50 battery pack, because for that reason, because actually that one's much safer and it's guaranteed to last a lot longer. The jump starter car starter, or whatever one, emergency car starter, but one of those, actually, there's plenty of videos about them, about jump starters for cars and stuff like that, and it can last up to 12 hours, which a whole half day you'll be fine. It'll be at 50% for half of a day, but it would drop down as much as you would use it, though. But that's not a half day. The maximum is half day. For not this one, for the jump starter one. Not this one right here. It varies as well, because you gotta buy your 18650 cells separately with this one, and then you buy the battery power bank right here that I have, which I've shown this in other videos in the past. I figured I'd show you guys this again. But then you also need a special setup with the blower system, a 12-volt adapter system for that. So you can actually power up the system itself, so you can switch it from PC, being a PC system, or a vacuum system. You can switch it easily to be just a blower system for your inflatable costume. So it's usually mainly used for the bot vacs, but this has universal uses, so you can use it for anything you would like. Your computer, or whatever, it could be anything. And this thing will last a long time, guaranteed more than 5 years. At least that, because it's a brushless motor in there, and Delta has actually been known to last for a long time. So anyways, this is the male setup, actually, a male and female setup that you're going to need with that. And then you need to have this a male setup at the first, and then you have their female setup, etc. And then you have speaker wire, which is 0.22 gauge speaker wire. That's what you need, DC 12 volt. So it's all DC, direct current. That's very important. Not alternating current. Alternating current could really affect this and make it not work for you that well. So don't put alternating current or actual regular power with it like that. But if it's DC, then you're fine. And then it's all good. If it's 14.4 volt DC, you're good. If it's not that, and it doesn't say anything about DC and it says AC, there's a little bit of a difference there. So that's just, one's just alternating and one is just direct. So that's all that there is to it. And everyone, if I didn't mention that already, I'm mentioning it again to let you know that there's been little differences between the two. Not really that big of differences, but little differences. But yeah, and plus it's like if with an alternating current one, I don't know exactly how long it would last on. Actually, last on the alternating current. That's why I'm not suggesting it, and that's why I'm saying to specifically go with the DC version of that instead of alternating. Yeah, direct current is what I meant. You guys know what I meant by that, anyways. So, anyways, I was actually this pocket right here in the inflatable costume itself. You can, and this right here is actually, you don't need to put a power bank in there or nothing. You don't need to put anything in there unless you have no pockets on your shorts or anything. And make sure you always have your own pockets for your battery packs and stuff like that. And for even with your coat, if it's cold out that day for it, then yes, you can make sure you have pockets somewhere where you can keep your power bank. I wouldn't recommend using this because it actually makes it look deflated in that area, and it pulls the costume. When it's inflated, it's like it pulls it inward, like that kind of thing. So you don't want that happening. And of course, then it doesn't make it look as good or as inflated in that area. So, and as it showed here on Amazon, there was actually somebody showing that in the picture on Amazon. Because if you look closely, there's a power bank that fell into the leg part, and then you can see that it didn't look as professional anymore. So, even if it falls into that, then it would just look like it's a piece of crap, but it's not. Because of stitching, what you want to make sure to do is you actually do a pull test on it. Like a little tug, not a big tug, but a little one, like what I'm doing right now. Like a half pound or two or so. So it actually can withstand a lot. So it can withstand at least 5 pounds right there. See, that was about 5 pounds worth of tearing on that one area, and then of course you do it to one area, and all the rest of the areas are fine like that. So, in other words, this is a great inflatable costume to buy on the market at Amazon.com. You can buy it, and it's for about $30. So not even $30 though. But it's about that much. At least you need $30 for that. And that's the bare minimum. If you have money left over, then that's fine. You can use it for other things and stuff like that. But then with the other stuff that I mentioned with this, of course, this is an add-on. Which these add-ons can equal out to being over $100. But not over $100 if you buy a $50 power bank in the first place and it's a jump starter for a car or vehicle. Then that's different. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already to this channel. If you're new to this channel, then welcome. And I'd say then I'll see you guys in my next adventure. You got some. Peace out.